Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a current favorites. I actually did a favorites video not even that long ago, about a month ago, but in that favorites video, I said, you guys, I have a lot more stuff to talk about, and I do. I have tons of current beauty, lifestyle, hair, skin, you name it. There's a little bit of everything in this video today. Everything I talk about will be linked down below. If anything is gifted to me, I will disclose that. And if I had to pick a theme for this particular favorites video, I think it would be very, I don't know, like glowy self-care. Something about this stack when I look at it right now just makes me feel better being near it. But I do have a lot of stuff to talk about, so I definitely want to go ahead and get into it. As always, make sure you check the down bar for links on my social media platforms. Thumbs up the video if you enjoy it. Subscribe if you are new here. You know you want to. If you're not new here, hey, what's up? How's your mom and them? Come hang out on Patreon for bonus content. Definitely bonus content. Maybe the book club. Maybe something better than the book club. I don't know. I have an idea. I just haven't completely fleshed it out yet. So yeah, everything as always down below, and let's just get this party started. So I'm going to go in absolutely no particular order, and the first thing I see right in front of me is the Olaplex number 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask. I have talked about Olaplex on my channel off and on since about last September, October, something like that. I like Olaplex. I just can't use it every day. If I use it every day, for some reason, I start getting breakouts on my forehead and on my back. So I can only use it every other wash or something like that. You know, I try to wash my hair as little as possible. And I also use hair masks every other wash as well. So I kind of found a solution to still getting my Olaplex goodies in my hair. I like this if you guys are on the fence about it. I don't know if this is going to be better than any other hair mask you've ever tried in your life, but if you are on the market for a hair mask, I think a hair mask is a great thing to put in your big shower. You guys, high maintenance girls, know what I'm talking about. But other than that, they're just really, really nice for your hair, and this could be a good one to pick up. This is the newest product that I have in all of this, but I know a favorite when I see one, and I wanted to share it with you guys. This perfume, this is Lancome Idol, I don't know. There's a little V. I don't know what those little symbols are. Call me uncultured swine if you must, but I don't. Anyway, this is perfume. I have talked to you guys about perfume on my channel a lot lately. I've mentioned how picky I am about it, how hard it is for me to find a good one. I'd never heard of this. I'd never seen this, and I don't even know Lancome made fragrance, if I'm honest. This to me feels like the perfect everyday perfume. This bottle is epic. It's kind of annoying that I can't stand it up straight, but at the same time, I do wonder, I have to know, if this is not a new fragrance. I don't know. It could be brand new, but it could be old. I don't know. Either way, if it is new, I really want to know if the people at Lancome were like, we got to do it for the flat lay, because this is the most flat lay social media friendly perfume bottle I've ever seen. It's so chic. It smells. I don't know what the notes are. Because like I said, I never heard of this. I just picked it up on a whim. It's kind of floral. There's nothing sweet in it. I don't really like sweet perfume. I've told you guys that before. It's just floral and fresh. That's really what I'm really drawn to. Highly recommend it. Go sniff this. These are from the brand May Love. They actually sent me a lot of their products. I have not tried all of them. When it comes to skincare, it's very difficult for me to try lots of things at one time, because then it becomes difficult to figure out what thing is creating the change in my skin. But these I have used to the point that they are almost completely gone, and I cannot recommend them enough. This is the Niatin Calming Serum and the Hydrator Intensive Hydration. This is the hyaluronic acid serum. These are so well priced. Not only do they work really well, but from a price point standpoint, sounds good. I don't think you can go wrong here. I have not been able to use niacinamide, which is what the Niatin serum, I hate saying that word, is, and I have been able to use this. I've used it almost completely, and I have found that my skin does like niacinamide. I feel like mostly it really calms redness. I feel like more than anything, it just soothes my skin, which is something I really need. And the hyaluronic acid, again, is always an ingredient I have in my routine. When it comes to my routine, there's just certain ingredients I need to have in. The brands may come and go sometimes, but it's just, I always am going to have hyaluronic acid, and I love this one. So reasonably priced. Like I said, they sent me everything. When I test those out, I will share my thoughts, but those are almost gone. And if you're on the fence about the brand, if you're a girl on a budget, if you just want to find some good, solid quality skincare at a super good price, this is where you go. Obviously, like I said, these are gifted, but I will probably repurchase these because I like them so much. This is the Osmosis Catalyst AC11. If you've been watching my channel for the past, I don't know, couple of years, particularly any content I've put up around skincare, at one point or another, you're going to hear me talk about Osmosis and Truth Treatments. And Osmosis is a brand that creates really good, solid ingredient-based skincare. And one of the ones they have that I love the most, or two of the ones that I have that I love the most, are Stem Factor and Rescue. I've talked about them a million times. I'll link a skincare video down below if you want to know more. But I just brought this one into my routine. I've had this before. When I first got into Osmosis, I bought pretty much everything in the line to figure out what I wanted to keep. But I haven't replaced this one since about 2018, I think is the last time I had this in my collection. That is because this is a vitamin C serum, and I've been using Truth Treatments vitamin C for over a year now, but I ran out, or I'm about to run out. And for some reason, I was on Skin Truth, which is where I buy all my medical grade skincare. It's information again down below. Use code Whitney20 for 20% off of almost all brands. And on this type of skincare, 20% off is a lot. So definitely look into it. But anyway, this is a vitamin C serum. I usually use Truth Treatments, which is beautiful. I just felt like trying something new. I was already on Skin Truth making an order. So I picked up the AC11. This is basically your vitamin C serum, but there is so much going on in this thing. I will put some of the benefits down below or something. I don't have it in front of me to get into it, but there's so much beneficial ingredients in here for your skin to include your vitamin C. And I don't know what it is, man. This is the only thing I have changed in the past, at least the past month. And my skin immediately feels completely different. I don't know how to explain it. It has never felt so like tight and smooth. I almost wish I could let you guys like touch my face. This is the only thing that's changed, so I know it's this. And as much as I love Truth Treatments vitamin C, this might be my replacement for at least a little while. My skin loves this. Don't you love how I always say I'm going to talk really fast and then I don't? I'm going to finish this up with skincare just because it's in front of me. These are the Truth Treatments Omega-6 Healing Creams. I just happen to have two because the last time I ordered mine, they sent me a free one to go with it. So I have like a travel size one and a regular size one. My point is, I've used this a lot, but I also still have a lot. This stuff is not super cheap, but I'm here to tell you, word to the wise, if you are trying to get on tretinoin, okay, you need this, because I had to get back on tretinoin about 2 months ago because I could not get my breakouts under control, and for some reason I have to be on tretinoin. Even if I didn't want to be on it because of like anti-aging stuff, I will break out without it. It's a game changer for me, but I didn't want to use tretinoin anymore for a long time because it's so hard on your skin. And a lot of people will never really get to see the benefits of it because they get so frustrated with that ugly, I'm calling it the ugly period. Of course you're beautiful, but that ugly period your skin goes through when it's like sensitive and peeling and red and it's dry. It's not good. If you use this stuff, you will not have issues. Because when I got my tretinoin back a couple months ago, I had been off of it for 5 or 6 months. It had been a minute. And I went right on 0.1. Like I didn't start at 0.25, 0.50. I went right to 0.1. My skin was having a really hard time with it for a little while. And then I started using this again. And I use this every night. This is basically my night cream because this is like medicine. It heals your skin. You will have the most calmed, like soothed, hydrated, well taken care of skin if you use this with your tretinoin. Like it's a game changer. This stuff heals burns. Like when my kid gets like a little fever blister, she gets anything, a cut, anything. We went to the beach and they got really bad sunburns, her and my niece, and we put this on them, cleared it right up. And it works really great with tretinoin irritated skin. I'm telling you. People ask me all the time how I got on tretinoin, how I make it work. Here it is. You are welcome. Speaking of the beach, I cannot believe I haven't talked about this yet. This is the Super Goop Glow Oil. I think this stuff has gone a little bit viral, but I was unaware of that when I ordered this. I just picked it up because I actually bought this in a Sephora haul in March. I was just buying a bunch of body oil because I love it, and I had never seen a body oil sunscreen before, and because, you know, if I happen to be out somewhere showing more skin, I could get the benefits of that like freshly oiled skin thing I love. And SPF. This is genius. Don't know if it's the first one. Can't believe there haven't been more. But I used this when we were at the beach. We went to Hilton Head in May, and I was on the beach or at the pool all day, every day. And I just slathered myself in this consistently. I didn't get even a little burn, not even a little pink, not a little anything. But I still felt, you know, like super summer vibes because it's an oil. It's cool, man. Like, this is such a genius product. It's a big favorite for me. I get asked about sunscreen all the time. Obviously, this is my body sunscreen of choice. But at the same time, when I bought this, I also picked up the Super Goop. I think this was the Invisible Shield. The name completely came off. I love this. This is my current sunscreen, and I will repurchase it when it's done. Got about that much left. I have not been able to successfully find a good face sunscreen that doesn't break me out, but now I have. I want to talk to you guys about the Christian Audette GiGi Goode collection. If you guys don't know about my history with Christian Audette, Mel Thompson on YouTube, I'll link her channel down below if somehow you're unaware of her presence, did a collab with them and at the very end of 2019, and I bought it because I want to support my girl. I wore that friggin' lipstick that she created. It's called Beauty. I wore it every day for about 10 months. Like, that was it. I finally had to like make myself switch it up a little bit because I don't know. I feel like people get tired of me saying the same things over and over again, but I'm just a loyal product person. When I tell you I like something, I really like it, and I will like it for a long time. But anyway, here in this collection, we have one of the most beautiful reds you're ever going to see. And you guys know I am a sucker for a red lip. I'm probably going to start busting the red back out a little more. It's been a while. But this is such a beautiful formula. So at first when I got this, I was a little hesitant because I don't need necessarily a liquid lip level matte red. But this is so creamy and soft that I got really concerned that it was going to like run all over my face. But it's just the most beautiful, like, it's not a true cool red. It's somewhere between a more orangey and it's so good. And on top of that, the formula itself is just amazing. Nudes can be a little more deceiving, and at least I think. Maybe I've just tried so much red lipstick that I'm that particular. Nudes can be a little deceiving on how good the formulation is, or I think so. But you got to get a red right for me, and this is a good one. They also sent me a lip liner with this too, but it doesn't work for me. But they did send me Goode, which is their nude shade in this collection. I'm actually wearing it today. I've worn it several times. It's perfect. It's a perfect pinky nude. Beauty, I think, is a little darker than this, but still has, this is so good. This is really, really good. So if you guys bought Beauty because I talked about it for all that time and you haven't tried anything else and you want to know where to start, this is a good place. I love this. Okay, we only have a few more things. I'm going to try to speed through it. This is the Alba All Day Serum Makeup Fixer. I'm going to link all this information down below because all I know about this is that I have not used a setting spray in a long time. It's not been a part of my normal gig and makeup for hot minute. You'd probably have to go way far back to find me use a setting spray because I don't think they actually set. When I think you're setting your makeup, it's like you're locking it in place, right? And the only one that really does that is Urban Decay All Nighter as far as I'm concerned. I use makeup mists to give me a dewy, glowy thing, but after a while they all kind of are the same thing and they're expensive, so I just didn't care. But then, Yes Style, who I have been working with this year, sent me a bunch of makeup, tons of Korean makeup. It's beautiful. I need to do a whole video on it, and I plan on it. But this is one of the things they sent me that I have been using nonstop. First of all, I love the packaging. It is the best. It's gorgeous. Only thing I wish they would have done is I wish these were like actual metal, and I wish this was like marble or like something really substantial, and then you could like fill it back up, like reusable packaging. I wish they would have, because I love this packaging. I just think it's gorgeous. But obviously it's just a setting spray, and the mist is so fine and it makes your skin really, really glowy. It's a good, I mean, what can you really say about a setting spray, except what I will say about this one is aesthetically, I'm obsessed, doesn't break me out, makes me really glowy. It's impossible to use so much of it that like you get greasy, because that mist is so fine and it sprays so evenly. This is really good. Again, I'll link it down below. I got mine off YesStyle. I don't know where else you can get it. I don't know a whole lot about it. I just love it. These are the Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the Brighten Up Luminous Powder. And this is the Iced Highlighter. It's called Iced, or is it the name of the product? I don't know. That's all I know about these. Let me back up a little bit. So I have not bought anything Jaclyn Hill has released since, I think the Vault was the last thing that I bought. I didn't buy the lipsticks, and I didn't buy anything else since then, but these were hanging out at my Ulta, and I don't know why I picked them up on a whim, and I actually really like them. So this one is a little weird. I haven't done enough investigation into what this is supposed to be for, because I thought this was going to be one of two things, okay? I thought this was either going to be just a loose highlighter, or I thought she went through this phase when I used to watch her where she was really into this Lancome powder, and she said that it kind of had a glowy thing going on with it. And for the past however many years, when I kind of want to use like a glowy finishing, I think that's what it was. It was a finishing powder from Lancome that was glowy. I've been using Hourglass for that for years. So I really, wasn't super interested in trying the Lancome one. But I think that's similar to what this is supposed to be, except I find it to be too frosty to use all over the face. So like it wasn't chrome enough to be a full-blown like loose highlighter, and it was too frosty to be an all-over kind of blurring powder. So I use this as like a double duty highlighting kind of duo. I take this guy, which is again the Brighten Up powder. It's the Luminous powder in the color Brighten Up, excuse me. So I'll take this one first and put it like all over, so like all right here. Basically anywhere I want to be highlighted, but I don't want it to be, like, I don't like a frosty highlight anyway. But just something softer, more natural, more subdued. And then I kind of like highlight my highlight in the places I just really want it to pop using this one. So this one is Iced. It's just the regular highlighter. I think she did a really good job overall with these products. The packaging is really nice. The products do work really well. And this is really nice as well. The only downside for me with this is it is really frosty. So this is like IG baddie. I'm 21 and I have not a speck of texture on my existence yet. That's who's gonna like this. So I am 35 and I just can't be doing that anymore. So I put a little bit of this just on the areas that I really want it to pop. And I just really like the way these two work together. It's a little extra, but so am I. What can I say? So I wanted to talk about something else really random, and I'm only going to talk about it for a second. This is my current planner, okay? I have been talking about planning and stuff like that on my channel forever because it's a really part of how I have to live my life. I have ADD and some anxiety, so my brain, I have to calm it down, and planning helps me with that. So basically, I have talked in the past about how I can be a bit of a productivity junkie. And one of the ways that was making itself manifest in my life was I was struggling with a lot of burnout. And I can't not have a planner. It's not an option for me. But I found that I was just using digital very recently and speaking very highly of the digital system. So this is going to sound kind of like a flippy flop. But what can I tell you, man? I just have to figure out what works for me. And it wasn't working for me anymore because I'm not a person who likes to sit on my phone. I'm not a person who likes to sit on screens. I don't enjoy it. And especially when I'm already feeling overwhelmed, if I happen to feel that way, screens just remind me of work. So I will then what happens is I'm avoiding work and I'm avoiding my planner and all my stuff is piling up because I won't just look at it. I don't want to do that anymore. Not to mention, once you get on a screen, for me, it's like, because screens are infinite and you can just cram everything into it, my to-do list was never, it was always overwhelming me. So I had to say goodbye. I'll talk a little bit about my planning system. I do still use some digital, but my daily, what runs my life, what I am using on a regular basis is this planner from Erin Condren. And this isn't even my first one. This is my, I don't know, maybe my third one, because I used to use them a long time ago. I didn't want a paper plan. I go back and forth, okay? Leave me alone. Right now, this is working for me, especially because she came out with these neutral vibes, and I'm a neutral girl, so I really like how it's just a little bit, it really shouldn't matter, okay? I know I'm just supposed to use it as a planner, but I even like using it all the more because it's neutral and kind of stylish, and I just really enjoy that. But I got the hourly one. So it's like a schedule I have for myself, which I just prefer anyway, as opposed to a to-do list or just a calendar. I kind of need to see where I can put my tasks in my time so they get done. So I've been really enjoying this. I will leave information down below. I will do a video on planning and how I keep my life together because you guys really want me to. But right now, this is what's been doing it. Okay, one more thing and we will go. This is the Way Super Dry Shampoo. I think I talked about this in a video recently. I can't remember. I feel like I have spoken about this, but my opinion on this has changed, so I'm going to go ahead and update you now. When I got this initially, I was kind of like, oh, well, it's a dry shampoo. All dry shampoos are the same. There are some I have used in my life that I like a little more than others. Like, I know Batiste is really inexpensive and it does work well. I don't think it's the best. IGK is really, really good, but still, I was kind of disappointed because I was like, it's not that much better than Batiste. It smells better, but I don't feel like there's really a difference in dry shampoos. And then I got this one. This is the, I don't know, it's super dry shampoo if there's another level, but this is the super dry. First of all of Way's products smell amazing. It's just one of the things about their hair stuff. I love fragrance, so something that basically is like hair perfume that's a dry shampoo when I'm already feeling crusty, I'm down. So I got this and I loved it for that reason, and I loved it because I felt like, okay, it's dry shampoo, it is what it is. However, the longer I have sat with this, the more I think this actually might be my favorite dry shampoo. With me and dry shampoo, I feel like I have to use so much of it to make it work. And then I feel like I have to throw a can away every, 2 weeks or something. Again, I don't wash my hair very much, so dry shampoo is important to me. And then what happens is, so if I will use the dry shampoo like on a Monday, and by Tuesday, I feel like my hair is just greasy again. So then I gotta use more dry shampoo, and then eventually my ends start getting dry, and then I gotta put a bunch of stuff in there, and then by the time I wash my hair, it's just so much product. All I'm trying to say is with this stuff, I feel like I can use it once a week, and I feel like it works for the rest of the week. I don't know. The more I have it, and how long I've had it, like I'm still rocking with this, and it's still working really, really well, and it smells so good. This might be my favorite dry shampoo. Anyway, are you guys who are still watching this video, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And as always, thank you to the patrons. So I am going out of town tomorrow to go to Georgia. I'll be there for like 4 days. I haven't seen my family since Thanksgiving. So I will be there. And I will be doing some writing and working. The next videos you guys see from me after this one, I'm really excited for some ideas I have. You guys are loving the high maintenance content, and I want to keep bringing you really cool and interesting content surrounding that concept. Tons of ideas. I'm very excited about work right now. Okay, anyway, I gotta let you guys go. Please have an amazing day. Check the down bar for links on my social media platforms. Subscribe if you already are. Thumbs up if you are not. Whatever. I gotta go. Bye.